Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at noon.
We start with breaking news this afternoon. Grand Forks police have arrested a man in connection with the stabbing death of another person early this morning. Nicholas Perales Jr. is being held on a murder charge. The 36-year-old is from Grand Forks. Police are only telling us that the victim is 31 years old and also from Grand Forks. Police say the stabbing happened in the victim's apartment in the 1100 block of 26th Avenue South. Investigators say the victim left in a vehicle but then crashed into two parked cars and died of stab wounds. Valley News Team's Neil Carlson is working on this story. Be sure to stay with Valley News Live throughout the day online and tonight on TV for more on this developing story. A Moorhead boy charged with murder now says he didn't do it. 16-year-old Zachary St. Clair told police he killed Brad Carrington because Carrington had molested him for years. But St. Clair now says his brother, Anthony Rodriguez, did it. Both are in custody. Rodriguez is charged with second-degree murder in the beating death. St. Clair said he made up the story so that his brother would not go to jail. He also said that he was never asked to take the blame for the murder. Carrington's body was found Sunday morning in a trailer in the Manor Mobile Home Park in North Moorhead. The community is saying goodbye to Aiken County Deputy Stephen Sandberg. He was killed in the line of duty. The gym at the Aiken, Minnesota High School is filled with family, friends, and a sea of blue uniforms. Members of the Moorhead Police Department were also there to pay their respects this morning. Sandberg and his wife are both graduates of MSU Moorhead. Their daughter is a current student in Moorhead. Deputy Sandberg was killed earlier this week by a suspect that he was protecting at a St. Cloud hospital. During this morning's service, a bell was rung 24 times, one for each of Deputy Sandberg's years in law enforcement. It's a very soggy start to our day. Looking out the window, dreary, rainy. Let's check in with meteorologist Lisa Green. There's a few breaks, but for the most part, it just continues to be wet.
Yes, the gray sticks around and the off and on rain showers still hanging on for this afternoon and even into this evening for some of us. Here's a look at our current radar loop. We've got some scattered areas of rain. You can see there's a break right now for a good number of folks, but there's some more rain showers that have been developing to the south that are going to be pushing in the Southern Valley, and there are some places that are still getting that steady rain this afternoon. As this low continues to depart, we'll continue to see those chances for rain until it finally works its way out of here late tonight into the early part of the day tomorrow. So 51 degrees currently in Fargo. We're at 50 in Grand Forks. Not a lot of warming happening out there today. In fact, temperature is only rising a few more degrees up to 54 in Fargo with off and on chances for rain. At times, some of these rain showers could be producing some heavier rain. But by and large, a gray day, a day where we're seeing limited visibility in some of those foggy areas, and just kind of a good day to stay indoors and enjoy a book or maybe watch a movie tonight. I know there's some football games going on that we're concerned about. Well, more details on that and what you can expect for your weekend in just a few moments.
Sounds good. Thank you, Lisa. For the first time since undergoing surgery to repair a broken right wrist, we got to hear this morning from Bison quarterback Carson Wentz. Wentz says it happened in the second drive of the game last weekend. He says he rolled out, threw it deep, and ended up landing on his wrist. He says at first he thought it was just a sprain and continued to play. Trainers taped the wrist, and he says that helped him get through the rest of the game. But after the game and as the night went on is when Wentz says the pain and stiffness started to set in. Wentz expects to know more about his healing progress in a few weeks.
They say this bone is a tricky one to heal, especially in a person in my position with throwing the ball and needing your wrist and everything. They said they'll do an x-ray again, I believe at 4 weeks. Just kind of see how the healing is going and kind of just take it day by day from there.
With Wentz out for at least the rest of the regular season, redshirt freshman Easton Stick gets his first career start tomorrow at Indiana State. To get you ready, be sure to watch our Farmers Union Insurance Bison Football pregame show, which starts at 11 a.m. Kickoff is at noon this week, and the game will not be on KVLY because of a deal between the league and ESPN. You can only watch the game on ESPN3. Construction is still underway for the new Sanford Health Medical Center near I-94 and Veterans Boulevard. But Sanford is also talking about plans for the future of its other facilities. Sanford's master facility plan outlines the location of services throughout Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo, specifically noting details for each of its 3 medical center campuses, which will now be formally renamed to help with finding the Sanford Medical Center on Broadway, the Sanford Medical Center South University, and Sanford Medical Center Fargo. Now, if you want to take a closer look at the planning, improvements, and changes, just head to our website, valleynewslive.com, and click on this story. 200-mile-per-hour winds have made Hurricane Patricia the strongest storm ever measured on the planet. Experts are warning it could trigger 39-foot waves along Mexico's coast and life-threatening flash flooding. Several million people were told to prepare for the worst-case scenario as Patricia was expected to race ashore on Mexico's Pacific coast late this afternoon or early evening. Some popular tourist destinations are in the storm's path, like Puerto Vallarta. Experts warn that Patricia would be the most devastating storm to ever hit Mexico. Millions in waterlogged Texas face the threat of more severe weather. A violent storm system is moving across the central and western parts of the state. Flash flood watches are in effect for much of Texas. Omar Villafranca is in Dallas, which is bracing for up to 7 inches of rain.
Overnight, pounding rain stung central and western Texas. A torrential downpour that dumped 4 inches in 4 hours in parts of the state. The dangerous, slow-moving storm system is flooding streets, leaving cars submerged and drivers stranded.
Pretty much I was just driving and I got stuck. GPSs don't know that there's going to be waterlogged little areas.
Double wide's floating. There goes double wide. Gone.
In Rankin, floodwaters were strong enough to wash away this mobile home. No one was hurt. Drivers had their hands full in Abilene, where another 3 inches of rain fell. Roads quickly turned into waterways, causing multiple accidents. The violent storm knocked out power for more than 2,000 people in Midland and swallowed up this ambulance in Odessa. There, flash floods prompted around 30 swiftwater rescues. The flood threat is only beginning here. Parts of Texas could see as much as a foot of rain in the next few days. Additional moisture from Hurricane Patricia near Mexico is fueling this already dangerous storm. Omar Villafranca, CBS News, Dallas.
And of course, meteorologist Lisa Green will continue tracking Patricia for us, and we'll get an update in just a couple of minutes from her during full weather. Also coming up on your news at noon, a new way to test for marijuana use. And talking about Hurricane Patricia, but Lisa Green will also be talking about our weather. A lot of us want to know when we'll get a break from this rain. She'll detail that right after this break.
You're watching Valley News Live on TV, online, and on the go. Always on, wherever you are, whenever you need to know. Valley News Live.
Watch the Farmers Union Insurance Bison